It's all on your temperament.
Mm.
Why? Cause that 2 minutes left. Tell me now.
What's going on, folks? We
What
back in
the
it
business
again.
is?
We back
YouTube.
in it again.
What's up, everyone?
Anybody there?
I'm have, hmm mm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm having mixed feelings right now.
Mixed feelings about
Definitely
what,
here.
man?
What your
All
feelings
right,
about?
I'm about to eat ramen noodles with goddamn ribeye steak.
Okay. 2 minutes
Boy, you
left.
mixing it up,
So,
ain't you?
nigga, I'm hungry.
Hey,
like,
I feel you though.
I
Sometimes,
mean,
look, man, I ain't had shit to eat all day, man. So
he
I'm
does
squeezing
say
in my shit
on Fat Ninja time every day. So
every day.
they be clowning me because they be like, yo, bruh. Hey, they's like, when you be cooking in your truck, that shit be smelling mad fucking good. It's like, especially the wind is blowing right next to the office. We could smell that shit from the office, bro. They be like, yo, what the fuck you be cooking? I'll be like, man, just a little something in my air
That
fryer,
nigga on
bro.
that. That nigga on that dark beige fat ninja time every day.
Mm-hmm.
That man said I
Right.
can cook. That's what we be talking about sometimes, ladies. Look, God dang it, I'm gonna have to say it. God dang it, I'm gonna have to say it. A lot of y'all women out there in America, you modern mindset, Western damn feminist ass, who by the way you've been duped because feminism was actually it actually is from a man. But anyway.
Yeah, feminist was great. It was created to sell women products, and a lot of women
Mm-hmm.
don't understand that
Mm-hmm.
because
Y'all don't cook no
uh,
more. Y'all don't fucking cook no more, man.
shit, my girl be cooking, but I can't wait to eat some food, boy. My girl, it's funny. Me and my girl, we have weird arguments.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we having weird arguments. We don't really have arguments. I'm saying my grievances, and she's being dramatic and crying and shit.
2 minutes
What you
after
saying? You don't love me no more?
midnight.
No, that is not what I said.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
What happened?
We got a lot to talk about tonight, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gotta be a short one. But we got to talk about a lot. We got to squeeze in a lot in a small amount of time. In other words, we ain't doing one of them 4 hour, them 3 hour, them 6 hour ones tonight. We're not doing that shit tonight, folks. We're not doing that shit tonight. Nope, not tonight. I'm tired as fuck, man. It's too much shit to talk about. But hey, let's get into it. So, tonight's episode, if I can find where the fuck I'm at, hold on. So,
The light skin strikes back.
tonight's episode is one of those moments where the internet is moving faster than the headlines. And a lot of people are asking questions that mainstream media seems real comfortable not answering. Over the last few days, reports and rumors have been circulating about Don Lemon, while at the same time, an alleged release of millions of pages tied to Epstein case has people digging, connecting dots, and revisiting names that many thought were already put to rest. One of those names,
So,
Bill Gates. So the question becomes, why is he referenced? What does it actually mean? And are people jump to conclusions or uncovering uncomfortable connections? And then there's Tim Walz. Now facing renewed scrutiny of possible fraud-related issues tied to the state. Is this coincidence or timing? I don't know. May not be connected at all. I don't give a fuck. I'm just talking. Let's be clear. We're not here to declare guilt. Okay? Y'all heard it here first. We're not declaring guilt. We're just gonna lay it out there for you.
fuck
We're here to
that. I
talk
would
about
declare guilt,
allegations.
goddamn. I
We're
am
talking about
Judge Dredd in
allegations,
this bitch.
documents, patterns, and why certain stories explode online while others get quietly buried. So tonight, we're separating facts from rumors, asking the question you're not supposed to ask, and letting you decide what makes sense. It's Friday night! Pour something up and let's talk about what's really going on. For real though, dog. So, Huh?
I said you amped. I like that shit.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But hey,
Oh, you say
what I,
you say he's in. Hey, Sean, man. Hey, my bag went missing, nigga. You must have
what
found my
bag?
little baggie. Oh,
No,
that's
I
why
don't
you in.
know.
Right.
No,
Nah, I'm fucking with
no.
you.
All right, so without further ado, let's see if we can get into some of this stuff that's been going on recently. And it's so much shit, man. And it's so many people are talking about it. You got Stephen A said some bullshit today that I knew he was gonna damn take the black side. He wasn't gonna take the fucking unbiased middle of the road look. He went straight to black. Straight to
Blackity,
black.
black.
Yeah, he went blackity black, black to the black is back, blackened and black is black, and stacked is black. He did all of
I'm
that,
black,
dog.
y'all, and I'm black, y'all. And
Yeah, he
I'm
did.
black, and I'm
He
black,
did
and
all of
I'm
that,
black,
dog.
y'all.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah,
But yeah,
dude.
man.
When is black folks gonna stop allowing these fucking clowns to keep playing in y'all faces, bro?
Mm-hmm.
It's like
I
these
don't
niggas
know,
play the
dude.
race
That shit's
card.
funny, man. That shit's funny to me, man. But we gonna
See,
go to one of our. Go ahead.
it
Go ahead.
used to be funny to me, like it used to be real hilarious, bro. But I get to a point to where I'm starting to get offended for the behalf of my ancestors. You know, like, oh, you gonna cry victimhood racism, nigga, but you ain't shit yourself.
Hmm.
But go ahead, and go ahead and say what you have to say, brother.
No, I mean we good, man. I just was bringing in this stuff. Hey, we gonna get right into it, folks. Don Lemon. Yes, Don Lemon got arrested today.
Dom DeMarco.
Yes, he did. He got arrested, baby. Don Lemon about to be booty damn blocking in jail. We're not allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly, allegedly, Don Lemon said it's gonna be more excited than going to Cape Cod.
Wow. Wow.
To all my Cape Cod niggas, hey, sorry.
Wow. Wow.
It's gonna be like
He did
Club
not
Fed
say
in that
that,
bitch.
dude. He did not say that, dog.
Oh, okay. Let's treat that.
Anyway.
Look, I'm not naive. I think they're probably going to try again and again, as they did with Tish James and Comey and everyone. If one doesn't work, then they try something else, and that fails, and they try something else, and then they just don't give up because they want to save face. But I don't know what's next. I think what's next is that I have to be in it for the long haul, and just to be strong as always, and keep calm and carry on.
Because this
Shut
federal
your moist
magistrate
ass up,
judge
nigga.
said that they didn't have a case, basically. The Department of Justice said that they didn't have a case. I mean, the judge said the Department of Justice didn't have a case. But you think that it's not over?
No, I think it's not over. Because it doesn't matter if there's no law to fit. They will try to fit or retrofit something or go around a judge. And
Ain't no retrofitting, dude. See, here's how the left likes to spin this shit. The left is going to say he got arrested for exercising his First Amendment rights. He did get arrested, but it wasn't for that. He got arrested for infringing upon the First Amendment rights of other people. That's what y'all don't get.
Dom DeMarco.
That's what you don't get. In the action of exercising his First Amendment rights, this motherfucker infringed upon the rights of other motherfuckers' First Amendments. Freedom of religion. In other words, you can't go into a fucking mosque and stop them from praying. If they even praying on the street, you can't do that shit. Here's the crazy part. It's also on private property.
Dom DeMarco.
You do realize that protesting is not allowed on private property unless you get permission of the person that the property belongs to. The Constitution protects freedoms of public assembly. Peaceful public assembly. Not fucking disruptive, loud ass damn whistles blowing and shit, and you can even march and whistle still, but still you can't do that shit on private property. You can't do that shit.
And just do it themselves.
You called for Don Lemon's arrest over his church stunt in Minneapolis. He's since called you racist, unhinged, homophobic, and out of your depth. Anything you'd like to say to Don Lemon?
Sucker, stop.
Cocksucker, stop. That's what she said.
Some breaking news to bring you confirmation from the U.S. Justice Department that the former CNN anchor, Don Lemon, has been arrested by federal agents. It's understood.
Don Lemon.
From a statement from his attorney that he was arrested last night in Los Angeles. He was there to cover the Grammy Awards. He has been a journalist for 30 years, and his constitutionally protected work in Minneapolis was no different.
That's right, Max. This motherfucker was arrested at the Grammys, nigga.
Hold on. While the Grammys was going on?
Yes, nigga.
Oh my God, bro. It gotta be videos of that shit. I
don't know, man. I don't know. I ain't seen it, man.
Than what he's
I feel like the
done.
Trump administration missed a great opportunity to arrest that nigga on the red carpet. That would have been a phenomenal opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Arrest that nigga on the red carpet. That shit would make international news.
Mm-hmm.
Moist Leon.
DJT ain't nothing to fuck with. DJT ain't nothing to fuck with.
Appeared to be taking part in some of the protests that were taking place in Minnesota against some of the tactics being used by the ICE agents there, in which 2 protesters lost their lives. Well,
no. 2 protesters called a Darwinist award. That's what happened. Why? I was listening to Andrew and Joe Rogan talk about it, and I'm like the same thing. Like, bro, what type of man? Like, well, regardless of this, he's not in his right mind, because the type of fucking idiot is gonna walk up with their gun and agitate the police while having their gun. Sounds like a man who's suicidal, in my opinion, or they got a battery up in their back by the Democrat Party.
Oh, you didn't hear, did you? You must not have heard.
What? Heard what?
Allegedly, he got fired like weeks before he got that first time he got it. He's such an honorable individual. He got fired from his job, and guess why he got fired from his job?
For being too Trump deranged?
Inappropriate behavior.
Uh-oh.
With women. Mm-hmm.
Oh, time out. What?
Allegedly.
You bullshitting, because then that dumb bitch, she's like, that look like the guy I wanted my daughter to date.
Yep, that's Anna Navarro said that shit. She said she fucking said that shit. And it didn't age well at all. That did not age well at all. And you know, I seen that shit today, and I was okay. Oh shit! I just so happened to have the fucking shit. Hold on, hold the phone. Hold on. We'll come back to this, folks. We'll come back to this. What this shit, dog? Now it's a meme. You can't always believe a meme. That's why I said allegedly. Allegedly. Sharon Pace. Well, it's mentioning somebody else's name. Maybe we'll look this up. Fact check in real time. So check this out, Max. Sharon Pace, hospital director, speaks out. Former employee Alex Preddy fired 3 months ago amid multiple complaints of inappropriate behavior. In a rare public statement, The director of Lakeshore Medical Center has confirmed that former staff member Alex Preddy was terminated 3 months ago following a series of disturbing complaints from patients' families regarding his alleged perverted actions toward vulnerable individuals under the hospital's care. So, folks, that's not coworkers. We're talking patients. Hey, what's even more funnier than that, though? What's even more funnier than that, dude, is that have you heard the shit about the man that sprayed Ilhan Omar?
Did he have like a trans son or some shit?
I'm talking about deeper than that, dog. Yeah, that is a speculation. That his sons are like binary, non-binary, but that's not what I'm talking about, because I mentioned that the other night. Did you know, allegedly, he is an employee of that fake-ass winery that they got, and he's on the books for being paid $50,000 a year from that fake-ass winery, dog?
So it was staged.
Dom DeMarco.
When I tell you these motherfuckers can't be no dumber, then I swear they can't be no dumber than what. Damn, y'all vote for these motherfuckers.
I'm telling you, bruh, these are the graduates of the Quality Learning Center, bruh.
Man, I cannot believe this shit, dude. I can't believe this shit, dude.
I can't believe that. That they were all dummies. Thought the Quality Learning Center was good, but nigga, you phony.
Man, I'm telling you, dog. That shit's crazy, man. Oh.
2026. It's a very interesting year, bro. It is a 20. How many months we got left? Shit, we got fucking another. Goddamn, we got another 11 months of this big. This shit's about to be very, 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 very interesting, bro.
Like I said, all of that shit is
what, allegedly?
It's alleged. It's alleged.
Oh, it's alleged.
It's just funny though. It's just funny.
True,
it's just
boy.
funny that to me it's just funny, dog, that's going on.
Him and his goddamn soul sister typewriter.
So we checked it in real time, folks. So Alex Preddy was not. I just checked it in real time. He was not fired from the hospital. It's just funny but you cannot deny the footage that was daggum filmed 2 weeks before he got shot. He kicked the tail light out.
They say he got caught stealing boxes on his day off.
Boy, you stupid. Let's keep on with this though, right, man? Let's go.
Don Lemon, a former CNN anchor, has been
Good one, man.
arrested.
Boy.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
We finally got him. We got Donna Lemonade. Don Lemon has been arrested. I cannot tell you guys how much it makes me happy when I wake up in the morning. Like, I literally just woke up. Start scrolling on X. Let me see what news is out there, right? What's going on? Some topics to talk about. And I see a great story like this. Donna Lemonade finally arrested by Donna DOJ, Lemonade, which is something that I told you guys could be coming, right? I've been following this story. A lot of people gave up on Pam Bondi because of the fact that the woke judge out of Minnesota, magistrate judge, refused to allow them to arrest Don Lemon, and then they went to an appeals court, and the appeals court refused to make that judge allow the DOJ to arrest Don Lemon. But like I told you guys, one of the judges said, yeah, there's probable cause here to arrest Don Lemon. But that's a separate issue than making the magistrate judge actually do his damn job, right? So
Presumably, they had to go to a grand jury, and we're going to talk about that because it looks like that's what they did, due to the fact that others have been arrested as well. And again, it seems as if they actually did get it done through a grand jury. And we're going to talk about it. So without further ado, go ahead and roll the clip, the news clip about Don Lemon getting arrested. Take a look.
Alert, journalist Don Lemon has been arrested in connection with an anti-ICE protest at a church in St. Paul, Minnesota. Bill Melugin joins us now with more on this breaking news. Hey, Bill.
Yeah, Charlie, good morning to you. Our colleague David Spunton and I getting this breaking news from multiple law enforcement sources just minutes ago, confirming that former CNN anchor Don Lemon has been arrested by federal agents in Los Angeles just after midnight this morning at a hotel. This obviously all in connection with that storming of a church in St. Paul, Minnesota by that group of anti-ICE agitators. Now remember, the feds had gone to judges to try to get Don Lemon arrested before. They went to a magistrate judge in Minnesota who didn't sign off on an arrest warrant for him. Then it went to a judge above him. He didn't sign off on an arrest warrant for him. Then it went to an appeals court. They also decided not to sign off for an arrest warrant for him. So there was experts who were predicting that perhaps the feds would go to a grand jury. It remains to be seen if that's what happened here, but we can confirm that Don Lemon was arrested in Los Angeles by federal agents just after midnight Los Angeles time at a hotel. Now, typically...
Let me say something real quick, man. If you didn't notice, these motherfuckers went to 3 different levels of fucking judicial government. They went to the magistrate judge, he said no. Then they went to a higher court judge, he said no. They went to an appeals judge, he said no. These motherfuckers went all the way through, they went 4 steps, y'all. You can't tell me if they did all that, you know they got to have enough evidence to say, hey, you're not gonna do all of that shit. You know, come on now.
No, they like, man. They
he implicated himself in the video, though. He implicated himself in the video. He was actually heard on the video say, after he was talking about the kids are kind of experiencing some type of conflict trauma because of this. He's like, that's what protesting is all about. He said that shit on the motherfucking video.
Bruh, they wanted his ass so bad, bruh. You could hear them doing the Birdman hand rub in the background. We were like, we got that one Playboy. Birdman.
Right.
Rubbing the hand with the Diddy oil, too. We got us one Playboy.
Boy, you stupid. But let's continue, man. Let's continue.
Standard procedure with an arrest like this is the defendant will likely make their first court appearance sometime the same day. So there's a chance we may see Don Lemon make his first court appearance in Los Angeles sometime today. But obviously this is going to grab all sorts of headlines. 3 other protesters from that church
look how he used to look back in the day, bro. He looked normal. Oh my
including
God.
who the feds say was the organizer of that protest. The woman in the middle there is a school board member.
You gotta pause this big. You gotta go back.
You just want to talk shit. That's all. Come on, man.
Bro. We gotta go back to that mugshot, boy.
I don't know where it's at.
Right there, nigga. Go right there, right there, right there, right there.
Boy.
Hey, look like the slow kids in classes.
Oh, you didn't hear what the girl on the left said when she talked in public.
I heard her. It was
that's the closest she's ever that's the closest she's ever got to slavery.
That is the most. When she said that shit, I looked over, like I messaged my friend. I sent him a clip of the video, and I was just like, "How long you gonna allow these motherfuckers continue to play in your face?" And that was it. I haven't heard from that nigga back. I haven't heard from that nigga yet. All I can say is that how long y'all gonna allow these motherfuckers to play in your face, man? You got goddamn you know what? This shit is too goddamn easy. I ain't gonna kick down. You can keep on playing it. Boy, goddamn. Bert and Ernie looking ass niggas, boy.
Including who the feds say was the organizer of that protest. The woman in the middle there is a school board member in St. Paul, and then the mugshot on the right is an online personality / agitator, if you want to call him that. He's known as the Woke Farmer. Those were the 3 people that the feds had already arrested, but we have confirmed that Don Lemon has now been arrested in Los Angeles in connection with that viral incident. We all saw the video of it that spread and drew widespread condemnation. The feds have been going after these people on FACE Act violations. So this is still breaking news. Once we get more details about
you are
the potential
louder
charges
than
here,
him.
court appearance,
My
we'll,
bad,
of course,
man.
update our viewers, guys.
Really appreciate it. Of course, if it was a grand jury that did indict him, that's pretty unimpeachable. Bill Melugin, thank you so much.
Yep.
More Fox and Friends.
Yeah. So it looks as if.
Oh, guys, check this out. So Don Lemon is walking free on the streets because he got bonded out. Those 3 people there, they got released too because they got bonded out. So they've been arrested. They've been booked. All that stuff has been done. Now we're waiting on trial. That's pretty much all we're doing.
I just hated that's going to be a federal case, bro. I just
see that shit on TV, didn't you?
Hell, motherfucking yeah, nigga. I want to see that shit.
He gonna cry.
He
gonna cry when he get in the car. He gonna cry on the way home.
I want to see Don Lemon squeal like a pig that he is, man.
He gonna cry on the way home, dog.
All right, let's just be real, y'all. They know the people who they could do this shit to, because they ain't gonna go in no black church and do that shit.
Hell no.
The goddamn motherfucking pastor start playing Kurt Franklin Stomp.
They already had a pastor that talked about this already. Talking about you wouldn't have tried that in this church.
Yeah, boy, the pastor, yo, cut my beat. I
forgot what he said, man. But he said I forgot what he said, man. But he said something about going to war. Oh, he said in the Bible it said he fixes my hands to fight. That actually is a verse in the Bible.
Yeah, man.
You said you're gonna find out the hard way.
Yeah, you gonna fuck around. They're gonna be past fuck around and find out, man. You just about to fuck around.
Because you have others who were there who claimed that they were recording. They were just doing journalism, right, while violating other people's First Amendment rights. Yeah. They claim that the feds came knocking at their door, and they were told that they were indicted by a grand jury. Take a look.
We have got to the
point. There go again with that bullshit. Stay around, stay.
Hey,
damn it.
I want.
What, man?
If y'all niggas don't, what y'all need to do is hit us in the Cash App, nigga, because we can't get super chat, so you might get ad free next time.
To alert the public that agents are at my door right now. They're saying that they were able to go before a grand jury sometime, I guess, in the last 24 hours.
That's the cutest leftist I have seen so far.
That they have a warrant for my arrest. I've talked to my attorney, and I'm being advised to go with them.
Shut the fuck up.
Down to
best believe she is married and she wears the pants in her family.
I swear to God, this looks like the same chick on TikTok, right?
Could be.
Who was? Fuck that! I hate that echo. Who was? Not. It's not true. It's just that's a me thing. You know, it's like you can hear yourself talking, and you're trying to correct yourself. While that's just me. But anyway, so I swear to God, I think this is the chick on TikTok to where I told her she's an abusive wife because of the fact that she's a stay-at-home mom, and she expects her husband to work 50 hours a week and come home to do chore work.
Oh yeah, she's abusive as shit, then. She's
because I told her, I was like, your husband's a simp. And she was like, my husband is not a simp. I was like, yeah, Yes, because I was like, no one in my friends groups. If I have a friend who's like this, bro, I was like, bro, you need to divorce your wife, bro. Like, you ain't no, I was like, bro, you ain't no fucking work ox, nigga.
Exactly. Work all
50
day and
out,
come home and do chores when you a goddamn stay-at-home mom. Hold it
yeah,
down,
yeah.
bitch. Hold it down.
She was like, well, he has to help me clean this, that, and the other. And I looked at her and I was like, how many hours he works again? She was like 50. I was like, bruh, he a better man than me. I left your ass a long time ago. Then I call you a stupid bitch while I was walking out. Stupid bitch.
Boy, you stupid. All right, let's continue on, folks. Let's continue on.
Whipple. And my children are here. They're impacted by this. This is all stemming from the fact that I filmed a protest as a member of the media. We are supposed to have our constitutional right of the freedom to film, to be a member of the press. I don't feel like I have my First Amendment right as a member of the press because now federal agents are at my door arresting me for.
Bitch, you got the right to bear arms, but you ain't got the right to shoot their ass, do you? Not all the time. Sometimes you do. If you own private property that ain't your property, you ain't got no right to shoot them. You don't have a right to infringe upon somebody else's right to speak free or to worship who they want to worship. If this had happened at a mosque, if it happened at a mosque, it would have happened, huh?
Bear with me. These motherfuckers just finished me. So just bear with me for the next 5-10 minutes. I gotta do some shit.
Filming the church protest a few weeks ago. Again, I don't have a long time here, you guys, but I wanted you to know, for me, agents are at my door right now. My attorney has spoken with them.
Hey, Dragon, did she say Asians were at her door right now? Yes, we know she said agents. Don't be stupid, chat. She said Asians. Sound like she said Asians.
I did send a relative outside to talk to them. They're showing some type of documentation, apparently, that they got an indictment from a grand jury. I knew that I was on a defendant's list. I did not publish it because it was under seal. And so we've done everything that we can to try and
like, subscribe, share, share.
Abide by, the advice of our attorneys. But right now, you guys, I wanted you to know I'm going to have to hop off here and surrender to agents as a member of the press.
Coming soon. We're going to talk about Epstein. We're going to talk about Epstein.
Church protest a few weeks ago, and now I'm being arrested for that. It's hard to understand how we have a constitution, constitutional rights, when you can just be arrested for being a member of the press. We've seen all these violations. All right, you guys, I gotta go. They're knocking.
Yep, she's coming right now.
Give me 1 second.
This is absolutely outrageous. A journalist taken into federal custody for doing his job. This statement was posted directly on Don Lemon's official page this morning by his attorney, Abe Lowell. So according to that statement, Don Lemon was taken into federal custody by federal agents in Los Angeles while covering the Grammy Awards. His attorney states that this stems from constitutionally protected journalism related to Lemon's reporting in Minneapolis and calls it an unprecedented attack on the First Amendment. And let's be very clear here.
Let's be very clear. They are going to... That's the job of the lawyers for Don Lemon, to bring about reasonable doubt, right? So they're not going to mention the fact that that church has a right when it comes to the religion that they practice, right? They're not going to bring that up. Of course they're not. If they do that, they're just going to basically bury their own case. But that's what I've been trying to say, folks. There's nothing wrong with Don Lemon protesting or being in journalists or whatever. He can do all that shit he wants on public property. Not private. So that's number one. Number two, you cannot infringe upon somebody else's First Amendment rights of religion, of freedom of religion, by interrupting their worship. You don't see it happening to Muslims and mosques and stuff. They've had public prayers in New York. They don't interrupt that shit. Matter of fact, in Dearborn, Michigan, they damn piped the damn prayer over the loudspeakers over the whole town. But now, all of a sudden, y'all want to go through a church.
Government that targets journalists instead of tolerating scrutiny is not acting in the public interest. A government that allows the gross misuse of law enforcement instead of actually following the law is not upholding justice. That is not accountability. That is intimidation. Lowell states that Don Lemon will fight these charges vigorously in court. At this time, charging documents and court filings have not yet been made public. And personally, my message to Don and to every independent journalist trying to get the truth out to the masses is this: do not let intimidation stop the story. Do not let fear prevent people from getting the truth. This is the good trouble that John Lewis taught us, and good trouble has always been necessary.
You're the person with the gun, the person who would do anything to protect the ones you love. But did you know that you could go to jail simply for doing the right thing to keep your family safe? Don't end up behind bars just because you didn't know what would happen after a self-defense incident. And I'm here to bring you this 100% free guide, the 6 things you didn't know would happen when the police arrive. Failing to understand these 6 things could be the difference between freedom and a lifetime behind bars. And that's not what I...
Yeah, so you see that, you heard that. Bad news for all of the journalists, legal observers, domestic terrorists out there in the world, right? Who believe that they can enter churches and to stop people from worshiping, exercising their First Amendment rights while claiming to be journalists. Well, I'm just there to record, but at the same time, you're on camera supporting it. You're on camera justifying it, right? You're on camera clearly as a part of the mob, right? In support of the mob, okay? That was not neutral journalism. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that. But, you know, I just want to read this statement here because Don Lemon actually being arrested suggests that all of them, right? Everybody that was involved probably is going to get arrested. And that there's a lot more going on here than what we know so far. Quote, at my direction, early this morning, federal agents arrested Don Lemon, Treherne Jean Cruz, Georgia Fort, and Jamel Lindell Lundy in connection with the coordinated attack on City's Church in St. Paul, Minnesota. More details. So I think that more details are coming, more arrests are coming. This is a huge deal, and it's really bad news for Don Lemon. I'm gonna tell you why it's really bad news. The reason why it's really bad news is because we already know how hard it is to get an actual indictment against liberals, right? From a grand jury, right? Especially in a place like, you know, Minneapolis, Minnesota, which I believe is the reason why they didn't go through that route in the first place, because of how difficult it would be. However, despite the woke judge, the magistrate judge, refusing to charge Don Lemon because there's no probable cause, right? According to him, I already told you guys that another judge said that, yeah, there is probable cause, okay? We already know why the magistrate judge refused to do it. Probable cause is not a high standard, right? It's not a super high standard. I think what we saw from Don Lemon, just the video in and of itself of him being there in support of the protest, clearly being a part of the protest, right? While claiming to be a journalist, I think that that's enough for probable cause, right? I really do.
Yeah, so that's all we're gonna say about Don tonight on that. Don is, boy, look at here. Don is about to be really messed up, man. If he is found guilty. If he's found guilty. I will say that because you never know in this day and age. Let me show you how Stephen A. Smith, I can't even watch all of this. Stephen A. does this damn back and forth shit where he likes to double dutch between right and left. That shit's crazy to me. He'll call out the left and then he'll do some shit where he ends up like, I don't know, he just kind of just starts back like damn going that way to the left. And then it's kind of like he hopscotching. That would seem like to me, not double dutching, not damn jump roping, but hopscotching. Because you know you go from one leg to the other every time. You either jump with one leg or both legs, and you have to go back and forth. So yeah, this nigga's out here hopscotching. Listen to this shit. This shit got on my nerves today.
Buddy,
Welcome to the latest edition of Straight Shooter with yours truly. As always, I tell you, I'm usually on SiriusXM POTUS Radio with Straight Shooter with Stephen A. every Wednesday night from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over SiriusXM POTUS Radio channel 124. But there's a couple of days a week I always come on YouTube to do my own thing. And this is one of those times because one of the biggest stories in the country right now, if not the biggest story in the country, involves former CNN journalist and host, now independent journalist Don Lemon. Former CNN anchor was arrested by federal agents in Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, California, late Thursday night. According to his lawyer, a week after a magistrate judge declined to sign off on a complaint charging him over his involvement in an anti-immigration enforcement protest that disrupted a church service in Minnesota weeks ago. According to the reports, Don Lemon was federally charged on Friday with conspiracy to deprive rights and interfering with First Amendment rights, according to the Department of Homeland Security officials. He's being charged with 18 USC 241. That's
y'all heard that right? That's the actual fucking law. The USC code. Let's go.
Conspiracy to deprive rights, which makes it illegal for, quote, two or more persons to agree to injure, threaten, or intimidate a person in the United States in a free exercise or enjoyment of any right or privilege secured by the Constitution or laws of the United States. This is according to
that alone, right there. That's it. Stop. Whole stop right there. That alone is enough. I told y'all, there's nothing wrong with Don Lemon covering the shit, being there, but you can't get in the way of somebody else exercising their right to the freedom of religion. You can't. So the first law he says is that's clear, that's cut and dry all day long. All they got to do is just show the damn tape. Don Lemon told on himself. He ain't even got to do shit else. Let's go to the next one.
The Department of Justice. He's also charged under 18 USC 248.
18 USC 248.
Which is a violation of the FACE Act, or the Freedom of Access to Clinic Entrances Act, which is a 1994 federal law that deals with access to health clinics, but also covers interference with religious worship as well as conspiracy statutes.
So yeah, both of them that they read, he basically did both of those. Notice the left will tell you though that he got arrested for exercising his right as a journalist, freedom of speech. But notice neither one of those laws said anything about him exercising his right of freedom of speech. It said about him getting in the way of somebody else that's exercising their right. See, that's what they don't get. And that's what, any of these people that's out there that's cognitive dissonant, that's what you don't understand. See, y'all are thinking it's one way when it's really the other.
Put it plainly, there was a protest that was taking place.
Now watch how Stephen A. go into his he go into Master's house and he puts his plate on the table and he got biscuits on the plate. Master, you want some gravy on your biscuits?
And the protest that was taking place, it interrupted a church service, okay? And it interrupted that church service. Don Lemon appeared to know that folks were going to show up to this church to protest because the pastor of this particular church in St. Paul's, the church, it interrupted a Sunday service at City's Church in St. Paul, Minnesota. It targeted a pastor.
Watch, he's going to play the victim. Watch how he start bringing out the victimhood.
Who they said also worked for the Immigration and Customs Enforcement, which is ICE, obviously. So they went to that church to protest that pastor. And obviously people are looking at the FACE Act. You're not supposed to interrupt services. You're not supposed to be doing these things. You should have stayed outside, et cetera, et cetera. And that's what they're calling, that's what they're going off about Don Lemon for. Because he was in the church. He interviewed the pastor.
Yep.
He was interviewing folks that were inside the church, members of the congregation, et cetera, along with others. He was talking to them. having it reported back to his channel, the Don Lemon Show, and what have you.
And it's private property. You cannot assemble on private property. The Constitution says public assembly, peaceful public assembly.
The pastor did. Oh, shit. My bad. The pastor did ask Don Lemon to leave.
He sure did. He sure did. While Don Lemon was over there interviewing, he said, "I'm gonna have to ask you to leave too, because I had to take care of my flock." He sure did. Don Lemon didn't leave.
Yeah,
hey, there are even stories, dog, that they said they would not let the kids get picked up by the parents or some shit. Allegedly.
Well, I don't
got in the way of that shit.
Until they show, information on that, I don't even know anything about that.
I said alleged.
But what is funny to me is that it was like this nigga Don Lemon was so close up to the pastor. Pastor trying to push him off, and Don Lemon like, "Don't push me."
Don't push me. He sure did. He did say, "Don't." He said, "Yeah." Dude said, "Don't push me."
I like that. Then
Don Lemon said, "Don't push me." He sure did say that.
You like that moistness of being close up to niggas, but most of us straight niggas over here, you like, yo, back the fuck up, nigga, if I swing on your bitch ass.
Boy, you
get the fuck off of me, Don Lemon.
He was doing it, and they're trying to say,
"Watch the victimhood."
You were there as a journalist or not. You had no right to do what you do. It's in violation of the FACE Act. Now,
oh shit. That's right. Give the cash out. Give the cash out. We can get ad free around this bitch.
Having said all of that, let's get down to the nuts and bolts of this. You're violating his First Amendment rights. First of all, there's the issue of freedom of speech. Secondly, there's his freedom as a journalist, freedom of the press. And whether you like it or not, Don Lemon is a member of the press. Don Lemon has been in journalism for 30 years, if not more. Don Lemon worked at CNN for 17 years. And just because you don't have a specific organization that you're working for, that's where the word independence comes from. It doesn't mean that your journalism credentials are stripped. Not when you've been doing it for decades like him.
Once again, folks, let's see if Stephen A. Smith even addresses the actual law that he just read out. Because notice he said the laws and what the shit, and then he's going straight to you getting in this way is this dude's First Amendment rights. But dude, you just realized that's not what they got. They bring them. That's not what he got arrested for. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about, dude?
Let's understand that. This is straight BS what he's going through. But I tell you the story that everybody's missing from this. Everybody is missing this story. Okay? Not only did we know that the president is petty and vindictive. Just look at James Comey. Let's look at Letitia James. Let's look at Jack Smith.
By the way, evidence exists for all the people he just named out to be in jail or on trial. So regardless of what he's saying, there you go with the victimhood shit. Here we go.
Just look at John Bolton. And now we see Don Lemon as well. You're clearly about vengeance. You're clearly on a vengeance and a vindictive tour. That much is obvious. You're clearly weaponizing law enforcement in this country.
Now, mind you, now.
Come on, Stephen A. Get your lies straight, bruh.
Now, mind you, now. That's what I'm saying. Look how he likes the damn double dutch over the line, like until this nigga is a habitual line crosser in a very negative way. He crosses back and forth. This nigga said all of this shit, but you do realize, dog. You do fucking realize that I just lost my train of thought.
Department of Homeland Security, Department of Justice, Pam Bondi, Kristi Noem. You see, it's clear what you're doing. So it's bad enough that that's obvious. It's bad enough that magistrate judges turned you down when you try.
Oh, I was saying basically that Don Lemon had a choice whether to be there or not be there. He also had a choice whether to participate in them going through the. If he would have known this constitutional law, he would have stayed on the outside, just interviewed the motherfuckers as they came out. No, He could have talked about it on the outside, like, look in here, look, see what's going on. He could have done all that shit, but he didn't do that shit. Have you ever not noticed sometimes when these anchors be out in the street and they'll be across the street from something and they'll be talking about something? It's because they can't go in there at the time. But he went into a church. Once again, you know, I knew he was going to twist it to some victimhood shit.
Tried to file charges against him earlier. It's bad enough that you tried to appeal it and you got turned down again. And you had to go for a third try. And Lord knows what you did to conjure up the charges to justify you arresting this man in Beverly Hills while he was working the Grammys, by the way.
Mind you now. That damn evidence got to be really good. Because think about it like this, Max. They got this shit in the grand jury in a goddamn Democratic county. In a Democratic state. Did they not? Okay, I guess Max is not listening. But yeah.
My bad. Yes, sir.
So I'm saying, yeah, they got a Democratic governor, Democratic state, Democratic county, blew all the way through. And he got the grand jury to then agree to his arrest.
These motherfuckers got me. I'm realizing right now these motherfuckers got me fucking heated now because I'm not going to make this.
You all right over there, man?
No, I'm pissed off. I'm absolutely pissed off.
Damn.
I even said, no, man. Like, no, dog. I'm like, dog, man. I'm not a fucking robot. I can't do robotic shit. And I just realized I don't have fucking time to fucking work tonight. I have to sit.
Damn.
So these motherfuckers gonna want me to drive there and come straight through. And I'm like, dog.
Well, you can't do that, bro.
No, well, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to wait I'm gonna have to wait like 3 hours before I can fucking leave.
Damn.
Yeah, all because motherfuckers want to be on power trips. Real talk. No, I'm being dead ass.
I know.
All because of shit. I need that actually, nigga. I just hold on. Give me a second. You can put me on pause.
What, man?
Oh, you could. I'll be right back.
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna play it, man. While you do what you do.
And everybody there is talking about it. So now you got Hollywood. Everybody's going crazy because they know what's happened to him. Here's the story that everybody's missing when it comes to Don Lemon. Trump just made him a boatload of money and elevated his notoriety exponentially. If Don Lemon wasn't known before, and he was known.
Well, he won't if he go to jail and don't come out for a couple of years. For sure.
If he wasn't generating revenue before.
Switch to TurboTax.
He might have a point with this. This is the only point he may have brought up that made any sense.
If his popularity hadn't elevated exponentially before, it certainly has now. This is going to backfire on Donald Trump. This is going to backfire on Pam Bondi.
No.
Who, whether she knows it or not, is losing credibility with each passing day because of stuff like this. There's no excuse for this. There's none. There's absolutely none.
Once again, folks, he still has not addressed what the law that they broke. He still has not addressed this, folks. He has ranted for the past 6 minutes and some change.
So, here's the problem I have, right?
I ain't saying shit about that law.
Two things could be right because he actually is right. I feel like
He's right on that part,
this shit with the whole Don Lemon situation, as he
it's
put
a waste
it,
of time, really.
I do feel like it's going to backfire if they don't. I'm sorry, bro.
You
It's
gotta
the
go to
echo.
jail.
You have a bad echo, bro.
I'm not
I'm
even
sorry,
sitting next to
dude.
the mic. Can you hear it now?
No, I can't hear it now. So the reason why I feel like it might backfire, bro, is because of the fact that where is the trial going to be at?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea where it's gonna be at, man.
See, if it was like, if it's happened in Texas, yeah, Don Lemon's going to be, he's going to prison. If this happened in Tennessee, if this shit happened south below the Mason-Dixie line,
It's probably gonna happen in Minnesota, dude.
yeah. So because it's going to happen in Minnesota, they ain't gonna give a fuck. And Don Lemon ain't shit gonna happen. Don Lemon, why? Because we live in the judicial system is trash, bro. Let's just be real.
This is trash.
Like when all these niggas talking about, well, there's a how the black community gets harmed by the by how hard they penalize us for being black. I was just like, no, the fuck they don't. Shut the fuck up.
They really don't.
The reason how I know that is bullshit. How many fucking times have you seen somebody, a brother on TV, had commit some crazy fucking crime, or maybe he got choked the fuck out, and you seen how many times this? I was like, this nigga been to jail for 75 fucking times. How is that possible?
The dude that killed old girl on the train, he had been locked up about 30 sometimes.
Nigga, 10 days was all I needed
to change your mind about the
10 days changed my
was going.
Man, when people think I be joking, when I was just like,
Dom DeMarco.
What more do you want from me? Hold. That's how it was when the so the people think I be joking. They was just like, so why did
What more do you want from me?
I was like, well, why did you go to jail? And I was just like, I disagree.
What more do you want from me?
My bad, man. Go ahead.
Like it was a perfect time you could have said that. You just played it out and ruined it, nigga. God damn, nigga. I'm gonna be real with you, bruh. I was about to set you up perfectly with the shit I was about to say, nigga, and you fucking ruined it. It would have been funny as fuck. You've been like, ah!
I can't stop laughing, man. This shit
You fucking ruined it, nigga. Like I was going to say.
Oh, shit.
The reason why I got locked up for those 10 days is because I disagree with the judge. The judge said I had a problem, and I was like, I disagree with you, Honor. He was like, well,
disagree with
even though you was in there for 7 days, I think I need 3 more out of you. I was like, 3 more days? Then that's what you can. You should have hit the. What more you want from me? But you couldn't wait, nigga.
My bad, man. My bad, dog.
Nah, nigga.
I don't like nobody.
Nah, fuck that, nigga. You apologize to Richard Pryor, nigga, and Roger Dangerfield.
What more do you want from me?
You apologize both of them and be like, damn, that nigga he's about to set him up with gold.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
This is how I know. This is how I realize that I'm getting older now. Because I remember story time. When I used to be a mover with 2 men in a truck, right? I had to move shit, furniture and all that shit. And I had my trainer was goddamn Jimmy Lee. This motherfucker told me one day, he was like, man, boy, stop acting like you're old. And I was like, man, I be feeling old. He was like, man, this is how you know when you get old. Whenever you pull over on the side of the road and you see something, you just like, damn, I could use that bitch. Exhibit A.
You right. Right.
Exhibit A.
What's Exhibit
This
A?
is this is the exact fucking mud flap that is missing off of my truck.
The one that looks like Stephen A.
No. Oh, what? Oh, funny. No, this right here, this piece right here, that is you really can't see it, but that is a mud flap.
Oh, okay, I saw it.
And the mud flap I'm missing is literally on my truck, and I'm missing my mud flap. It is exact perfect size for that mud flap.
Really?
It's the same size.
Damn.
It has everything the only thing I gotta do is just like unscrew the bitch, but I ain't going outside. It's too cold for that shit.
Yeah, it's cold as shit.
Yeah, like DOT asked me, like, man, you got the mud flap, why you doing? I'm be like, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, player. It's cold as fuck, bro.
What more do you want from me?
I'm like, you see what the license says, man.
Exactly.
You see what state it
What
says.
more do you want from me?
It says Georgia, bruh. Like, nigga, it's been
don't like
consistently 0 degrees.
I don't like nobody.
This is how cold it is, everybody. This is how cold it is. It was 16 degrees outside. I told Sean, I was like, yeah, it kind of warmed up a little bit.
Shit. Hey, man, in Georgia, man, it got cold enough where the running fountain in front of the hospital, that bitch froze. And you can see the damn water cascading from the top of the fountain down to the damn.
For how long?
Overnight.
Oh, it was just overnight, nigga. Try that bitch be frozen up here, bruh. Like what these motherfuckers had me going through, bruh. Like I seen 18-wheelers on lakes, nigga.
God dang.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, it was empty, but
damn,
it wasn't heavy. Yeah, man. It get like, dude, out there in Wisconsin, once it get a certain time in the winter, they be going ice fishing.
Oh, they do that in Michigan too, yeah.
Yeah, they just drive the trucks on the road.
Remember that movie they had, man? I can't remember the name of the movie, man, where they had the dude was burying people out there in the ice, man. It was
Four Brothers?
Yeah, Four Brothers, yep.
Oh, boy, that's good. I knew that shit too, boy.
Yeah,
I was just like, this nigga talking about Four Brothers. I love that movie. With,
that's a great ass
with Mark
movie,
Wahlberg.
Yeah, that's a great ass fucking movie. Mm-hmm. Old girl fine as hell in that movie too.
Oh,
I think it was Tyrese damn girl or something in the movie.
It was, what's her name? She's on now she's on it's like Victoria Perez or something like that. Mm-hmm. It's a Hispanic chick with the big titties. Modern Family. She's on Modern Family.
Yep. Still look good in her 50s.
She Colombian.
It's an abuse
of
law enforcement. No question about it.
Your hairline is an abuse.
But one thing it's not is a surprise. The thing about it is, like I said, the storyline is that Trump is going to end up looking like the fool in all of this.
Stephen A. hairline said,
"What more do you want
Don
from
Lemon
me?"
Arrested. This is from the White House. This is what they posted. Don Lemon arrested for involvement in the St. Paul church riots. And then it says, when life gives you lemons. That's hilarious. You know what it also...
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, man. This White House has a sense of humor has come back to the world, dude. Thank God, man. This shit funny as fuck. White House, hey, man. Hey, Trump must have a goddamn congressional troller, man. He's got a White House appointed troller, dog. He's a troll.
I swear, I think it's his son.
It could be, man.
It could
be Barron. You think it's Barron?
It's either Barron or
Don
it's
Jr.
It's either that or it's a regular motherfucker that Trump probably just fucks with. And he's just like, man, yo, can you just troll niggas for me? He's like, shit, I got you, Playboy. Like, how much this shit gonna pay? Like, shit, I give you $250. $250,000. Oh, okay. I was talking about million, but we can do that.
Trump probably did some shit like that. You know, Trump, he's the
I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro.
The art of the deal.
So people don't understand that I have a part of my family. You know, part of my family is like mixed. It's mixed race of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the people that I brought into my life, right? And so some of the older dudes that, you know, who I've worked with, mentored, like it was one dude I worked with. He used to be a fucking millionaire. Then the .com bust happened, and he was like, I ran out of money. And so, but he was just like, yeah, he was explaining to me. He was like, yo, he has went to clubs and hung out, you know, in those spaces with Donald Trump. He was like, yo, Donald Trump is just a good dude. He's like, he's just funny as fuck though. So he's like, yo,
I can believe that shit.
So I can see Donald Trump was just like, yo, hey, man, all right, man. Go ahead and just troll for me, bro. We gonna troll these motherfuckers.
He might be telling them what to say, and he just got them doing the posting, because I can believe that too. I can. But let's keep going with this shit, dog, because we got to get to some other shit.
So shows prejudice.
There you go. There go the race card.
Why
there go
does
the
it
race
show
card.
that? Because they're showing that they're targeting him. They're showing that it's not about the law, it's about him.
Mind you, isn't there a white man that was arrested? It sure was. It was 2 black females. And they've gone after Tim Walz. He's a white man. They're going after Ilhan Omar. You know what she is. Bulb head. Or as they called him back when Clinton approved the strike on Mogadishu, skinnies. Yes, Clinton, strike on Mogadishu. Yep. Skinnies. He's gone after several people of different races and different genders.
And it's about vindictiveness on the part of the president of the United States and folks working directly under him, his subordinates, and what they're willing to do. And what cause would the president of the United States have to go after Don Lemon? You ask, let's show a few things that Don Lemon has said about the president over the years, over the months, over the last few weeks and days, because that's how long they've been going.
Hey, so Steve A., I got a question. If it's been over the years, why the fuck haven't they did something till now, Stephen A.? Huh? Could it be because of the 2 laws that you read that you still have not addressed? You still not addressed these laws. It's 7 minutes and 46 seconds into your shit. You still have not addressed the fact that he infringed upon the First Amendment rights of other people. Not him expressing his First Amendment rights. What about that, Stephen A.?
Going at one another. Griff,
just like how you ain't haven't fixed that hairline.
Now, if they wanted to make someone person
he fixed that hairline
of the year, they would have made someone who, and my God, I'm sure he loves this, right? If they wanted to make someone person of the year, I don't know.
We ain't got to see all this shit. We ain't got to see all this shit because it don't have shit to do with the guy. We ain't got to see all that shit.
See, but here's the problem with this nigga was about to say on that take. He had a person of the year type of fucking year. The man survived multiple assassinations attempts. Like he became the most popular Republican. He's the most popular Republican in history. The votes show that. And it's this is the reason why I can't stand these fuckers, right? It's because these are the same motherfuckers will say that they believe in the rule of law, yada yada. They, the American people, this, that, and the other. Then whenever they get voted out by the American people, now they believe that the will of the people is that shit just goes out the fucking window. But these
majority of the
same
country
niggas
voted for Trump. Majority of the country. Look at that county map. You bring up the American map by county. Overwhelmingly Republican.
Mm-hmm. That's why I've guaranteed you this summer, bro. The money about to be off the chain this summer.
You think so?
Man, I feel like the economy's about to go and it's about to like start fucking going on fire, dude.
I think so too.
Like these motherfuckers talking about something like if you make under $150,000, you shouldn't have to pay taxes. I
can keep mine under, and if this insurance thing breaks open, I'm gonna create my LLC, dog, and I'm gonna pay myself $30,000 a year.
And these motherfuckers they
that shit gonna be written
like if that's why I feel like the economy's about to go in super drive, and after this winter, this shit's about to be on. I feel like this shit's about to be on fucking fire. But what's gonna happen is people in Democrat states gonna be suffering.
Oh yeah, of course. Most definitely.
Yeah,
most definitely. That's what's gonna happen. All right, we about to get into this next thing, man. Talking about these damn Epstein files, bro. We about to get into this shit, dog. Let's go with this right here, man. Friend of the channel, Benny Johnson.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. BLM.
Benny need to do something about that goddamn Fonzie haircut or whatever the fuck he got going on up there, dog. This man got a white boy kid and play, nigga.
That's funny.
Terrorists and Don Lemon have been arrested.
Yeah, I got you.
Bill Clinton is being held in contempt of Congress, and he'll be arrested. And now we're getting the release of the Epstein list. All of it. It's actually happening. I mean, it's not clickbait. It's real. Hundreds of thousands, millions of files of the Epstein list will be released today, Junior. Millions of explosive Epstein files dumped by DOJ in shock releases, and they're already ending careers. They're already ending careers of some of the most evil people on Earth. Today, the U.S. Justice Department will release 3 million pages, 180,000 images, 2,000 videos from Jeffrey Epstein. So maybe the file was sitting on her desk. I don't know, man. Here's Todd Blanche. He's the Deputy Attorney General. Just quickly summarizing this.
Pause real quick. Can you pause it real quick? Sean.
Yeah, what's up, man?
How many pages?
Millions. 3 million. I think it's 3 million. 3 million pages, 2,000 videos, 180,000 images.
I feel like that's why I said, bro. This whole Epstein, it was just how Donald Trump was handling this shit. Dog, you got to echo, bro.
Go ahead.
It was just how Donald Trump was. You got to echo. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
And go ahead. I know what it is. Go ahead.
No, it's just how Donald Trump was handling this shit. Excuse me. Woo. I said this shit months ago. I was just like, yo, how he's handling this shit. It's just he's up to something. And a million, like these niggas was bitching, complaining about only 3,000 files. They couldn't, They was complaining, the Democrats and all that, but it's just funny how they kept bitching and complaining, and then these niggas just dumped 1 million on your ass. But yeah,
3 million pages, I got it scrolling across the bottom of the screen. 3 million pages, 2,000 videos, and 180,000 images. All of that. All of that. Let's keep going, though.
Today, we are producing more than 3 million pages.
It's a lot.
Including more than 2,000 videos and 180,000 images.
Okay.
In total, that means that the department produced approximately 3.5 million pages in compliance with the Act. Just a quick note about the videos and images. The 2,000 videos and 180,000 images are not all videos and images taken by Mr. Epstein or someone around him. They include large quantities of commercial pornography.
So we've heard this before, that a lot of, there's a lot of adult content in here. Some of it is just saved adult content that doesn't have anything to do with Epstein or his island. But some of it is already bringing down the careers of the most powerful and richest people on earth. So here it is. It's actually happening. DOJ released 3 million Epstein files today, but only one woman's face will be shown. That would be Ghislaine Maxwell. Everything else will be blacked out. Now, these are just starting to trickle out right now. I want to focus in on this guy. You probably know this guy. Guy who founded Microsoft. Big-time friend of Jeffrey Epstein. So close, in fact, that they had cute little inside jokes together. Like, here's one. I was wrong. Bill Gates signing a $1 bill. This was on Epstein's desk.
You know what that reminds me of when I see that, where he has written on that $1 bill? When rich people in the movies, they make those little junk ass bets. Like when they made that bet in Trading Places that they could about Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
That's what that shit reminds me of. It was a dollar bill. It was a dollar bill. They had bet. I can't take a black man from the streets and turn him into a stockbroker. Cause they had a bet. It was like you could, like, Mortimer was like Mortimer basically said, well, I think I think you can take anybody off the street, even this man right here. And the other guy was like, nah, his brother was like, nah, you can't do that shit. They made a $1 bet. That's what that shit reminds me of. Mm-hmm. Y'all watch that movie, Trading Places, Eddie Murphy, that's a classic.
Why would Bill Gates be giving Jeffrey Epstein $1 saying I was wrong and then signing it? Well, maybe this had to do with an STD test.
I attempted to make the model look soft and...
Y'all heard that? He went straight at it.
Oh, yeah. Jeffrey Epstein says Bill Gates caught a sexually transmitted disease from Russian girls, suggested secretly slipping Melinda antibiotics, new email shows. Oh, no. What is this? So here's the email.
This was just released. So he's talking about one of the files in these 3 million pages had the email, basically, that said that Epstein said that Bill Gates caught a sexually transmitted disease from a Russian girl. And then, listen to this shit.
And this sort of ties in to Jeffrey Epstein and his blackmail operation. Remember when they told us that there was no blackmail operation? No, there's a blackmail operation where Jeffrey Epstein set up Bill Gates, who at this time was the richest man on earth, inarguably one of the most powerful men walking the earth. And he set up Bill Gates with young Russian girls. And that's what he was doing. You can see in some of the Epstein documents that's released, he's like, was very interested in Russian girls, like getting all of their sizes, weights, like a, NFL roster, checking in. And he was like, ordering.
Bill Gates like them women Russian, baby. I'm saying, God dang, Bill got a tight, boy.
And also, Bill, you know what Bill Gates liked it? Oh, baby, I like you raw. Oh, baby, I like you raw. Shimmy, yeah. STD's on the mic.
And for whom? Was it for Bill Gates? Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. This is from Jeffrey Epstein. I've decided to resign my position at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. I've not come to this decision quickly. Great deal of thought during the past couple of weeks. Caught up on several marital disputes between Bill and Melinda. Great respect for my friend of 7 years. So on and so forth. In my role as his right hand, Bill Gates' right hand, I have been asked to and wrongly acquiesced into participating in things that have ranged from morally inappropriate to ethically unsound, and have repeatedly asked to do things to get near potentially over the line or illegal. Goodness. Though it was kindly suggested that I make the transition, 6 years of servitude, Bill wrote that he would give me 2 years of severance pay. I feel like it would be dishonest to myself and my future. From helping Bill to get drugs in order to deal with consequences of sex with Russian girls, to facilitating his illicit trysts with married women, to being asked to provide Adderall to bridge tournaments. I am no medical doctor.
Y'all hearing this shit?
Yes.
Bill Gates is the fucking devil. He might have been worse than Epstein. But this might be also Epstein making sure he had something in place that make him look like he wasn't as bad as he was too. He probably knew one day this shit would be found out, so he's saying all this shit, not saying it ain't true, but you know, he could have been willingly involved in all this shit and acting like he wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
I have no prescription writing ability. So this is Jeffrey Epstein saying that he's resigned. He was very close with Bill and Melinda Gates. Is this why Melinda Gates, in these interviews, when she has been asked a single time about Bill Gates and Epstein, sounded like
Jeffrey Epstein, and that you were not, that was very upsetting to you. Did that play a role in the divorce at all in this process?
Yeah, as I said, it's not one thing, it was many things. But I did not like that he'd had meetings with Jeffrey Epstein, no.
Mm-hmm. And you made that clear to him?
I made that clear to him. I also met Jeffrey Epstein exactly one time.
Did you?
Yes, because I wanted to see who this man was. And I regretted it from the second I stepped in the door. He was abhorrent. He was evil personified. I had nightmares about it after.
So he was evil personified, and your husband was like in love with him. And according to Jeffrey Epstein, according to his own emails, he was there getting facilitating a ton of Russian chicks. Now, this has been confirmed, by the way.
Yep, confirmed, people.
With young Russian chicks has been confirmed in multiple accounts and in multiple reports. And Jeffrey Epstein set up this relationship. Bill Gates could constantly be seen at Jeffrey Epstein's house, hanging out, chilling out. And Bill Gates could be seen with, younger women. They talk about this.
Hold on. Let me go back to that picture. Because this shows you fucking body language right here. Look at the body language that she is presenting with him next to her. She's got her arms folded. She's closed off to him. She is probably freaked out by him. And look, he's got his arm around her. Look at the body language in this shit now.
Younger women. They talk about this. He's in the files. And it was actually these Russians that Bill Gates would play bridge with. That was the one that was famous. And it was all set up by Jeffrey Epstein. And then Jeffrey Epstein blackmailed Bill Gates over this. So you're blackmailing the single most. And by the way, this is at a private airport, right? That's the name of a private airport signature. This is Bill Gates flying on a plane with the young women. Okay. Well, how much more do you need, right? So he said that Bill Gates got an STD, and he recommended, from these Russian women, and he recommended slipping Melinda special pills in order to deal with it. How did Bill Gates want to deal with Jeffrey Epstein?
I've said
well,
I
he said
regretted
so
having
right
those dinners, and there's absolutely nothing new on that.
Sure, it was just
Is there a
dinners.
lesson for you, for anyone else looking at this?
Why does he look like Mr.
Yeah,
Burns?
so,
is that who they meant Mr. Burns to be, man? You think that's what? Hey, you muted, Dragon.
I don't know.
He looks like Mr. Burns, bruh.
I think so.
I think that's what they meant for Mr. Burns to be was damn Bill Gates, dog. He just looks like Mr. Burns. When he was sitting there before he started answering the question, like, right, he looks like Mr. Burns like hell right there. Look, Mr. Burns.
That nigga look like goddamn Mike Precious. Mike Precious. Goddamn Mike Waskowski. Mike Waskowski.
It's the precious Smeagol. In general, you always have to be careful.
Look at that. I've never seen anything like this. Look at his evil grin. This is one of the most evil men on earth. So many smooth brain libs trusted this demon with their health during COVID.
Sound like you trying to take a shit, man.
Dude, evil. You are evil. Tucker.
I'm telling you, man, this shit coming out, dog.
And Elon said,
I bet you shit gonna come out every day. Like, they got all these pages. The motherfuckers got to read these pages. That's a whole lot of fucking pages. Unless you load that shit into a fucking AI and say, just give me the hot points. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think there's some overlap?
Strong overlap. Strong overlap.
When are we going to see that list, do you think?
I don't know. It's mind blowing that they've not tried to prosecute even one.
Hey, babe, could you,
not even the worst offender on the Epstein client list. They've not even tried to prosecute even one. That's insane.
Well, because they have a lot of diabetic grandmothers who were outside the Capitol on January 6th. They're kind of occupied.
Yeah, they put like 500 or 600 January 6th protesters in prison, and not one person on the Epstein client list.
Will that ever come out, do you think?
You know, I think part of why Kamala is getting so much support is that if Trump wins, that Epstein client list is going to become public.
Yes.
And some of those billionaires behind Kamala are terrified of that outcome.
Yeah. Do you think Reid Hoffman's uncomfortable?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Gates.
And Gates.
Yeah.
now that's the actual richest man on earth. One of the smartest, of course. He was right. Damn it. He was right. That's the only bombshell that we have thus far. Obviously, there's millions and millions of documents and photos and images to go through. So get ready. 3 million pages of records. In none of the communications, even when doing his best to disparage President Trump, did Epstein suggest President Trump had done anything criminal or have any inappropriate contact with any of his victims. But that's not true of Bill Gates. Ladies and gentlemen, we're cooking today. Stay tuned for more. But
you know what I can't wait for, man? I'm going to be such a troll and an asshole, man. I cannot wait until a lot of this shit then came out and I can just sit there and say, hey, what's that about Trump being in the motherfucking Epstein files? Hey, Benny said he may have found something on Trump being in the files. Let's look at this real quick, man. I've not seen this. This might be just clickbait. Let's go.
How old is this? How old is
the DOJ woke up today and chose violence. First,
2
they
hours.
indicted Don Lemon and arrested him, and then they released all of the Epstein files, or at least millions upon millions of files, photographs, and videos that everybody is still going through right now. It's going to take a long fix his STD. Maybe this is why Bill Gates... And you can see pages like this one that include an enormous number of allegations against Donald Trump. Very lurid child exploitation allegations, the details of which I'm not going to read to you. You're welcome to read them all on the internet. I'm showing you this at the Department of Justice website right now. So this is the DOJ website. This is the official one. It is, well, what you get when you search for President Trump and you find, again, grotesque predation allegations that were called into a tip line. All right. Libs online are going through and saying, look, they got him. Epstein files feature numerous allegations made against Donald Trump. And there was also a hoax. There was literally a fake news story that the DOJ was deleting all of these files. It's not true. Here they are live right now on the DOJ website. They're all gone. They've all been deleted. That's not true. Here they are, live and active right now. There's the data set, searching for Trump. Again, you're welcome to go read all this. You're welcome to see and observe and Google anything that you want, but you need to also lock in to the column that was deleted here by the Midas Touch morons about Trump and these allegations, because they're deleting a column for a specific reason. That the person making these allegations is deemed not credible and has a history of mandatory psychiatric evaluations. Complaining was spoken to and deemed not credible. Additional
Y'all heard that right?
Yeah, that's funny.
So basically, you see how the Dem, it's still something the Dems are going to use. But you heard it right here from Benny Johnson, right here on the 3-Man podcast, that basically the person that's making these allegations against Donald Trump in the Epstein files, all of these lists of stuff that the DOJ released, is someone that has psychiatric issues and it's not a credible person.
Well, here's the funny thing, bruh. And this is like icing on top of the cake for this shit. Them motherfuckers aren't going to even care.
No, they're not going to care.
They're going to say it anyways because
that's what I was saying. That's what they're going to do. They're going to say the allegations anyway.
And that is fucking, in my opinion, that is quite fucking pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
That's what these niggas gonna do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh well. But hey, you know what? We might
three separate incidents involving police was requested in mandatory psychiatric evaluations. So the person here that they're talking about made those.
So basically, the person is lying and is lying and basically it's not in the right mind. So I wonder. Hold on, was it a woman?
I don't know.
Okay.
Research. So 3 separate incidents involving police watch and requested mandatory psychiatric evaluations. And so people lost their minds. What they did was they opened season on Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump allegations. And then a bunch of insane people called in from Australia, other random countries. Here you go. Here's how it works. I stated previously these allegations came from random people, including in Australia. Again, people are posting these deceptively, editing out the most important part, that these cases are deemed not credible, secondhand, or invalid. These entries are details of calls made to the tip line. So
anybody can make the call. Anybody can come in and lie and say anything. So basically, none of this shit's credible.
Crackpot can just call the tip line. And I think this is what is critically important in all of this, is that you need to understand that the reason that Democrats have wanted these files to be released is because they know that any sociopath, any type of jackwagon can call in and say whatever lurid or horrific or grotesquely detailed predation allegations, and it'll get recorded in the files. And then dishonest people can clip out that these are not true allegations or credible allegations. They actually come from very broken people that want attention and need psychiatric help. They'll clip that out, and then you can create a fake news cycle and give people what they want. But that's not true. And the Trump administration, to their credit, is publishing this stuff, but they're also publishing with the actual conclusion of and the response of the team here, which I think is critical. Here is Todd Blanchie, the Deputy Attorney General. In none of these communications, even when doing his best to disparage President Trump, did Epstein suggest President Trump had done anything criminal or inappropriate to any of his victims. That's also what Ghislaine Maxwell says. That's also what Virginia Roberts says. Virginia Roberts was someone who was stolen from Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago to go work for Epstein. Trump has talked about this quite often.
So basically, folks, we don't need to talk about that no more. Basically, folks, it's going to allow the left to keep doing what they always been doing, circulating some false-ass narrative. That's pretty much it.
That's
pretty much
all
it.
the time, though. It's all what they do. It's creating some fake fucking narrative. And I'm sorry. It's the I don't even want to call it low IQ. It's like I don't know what to call it anymore because some of the people that just believe this shit are smart people, but I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, wait, you don't realize they're feeding bullshit. Like, how you don't see this?
Exactly.
Like they're literally lying through their motherfucking teeth, and you're just gonna take it at face value. Oh, hey, that's a tough way to live your life.
That's what they like to do, man. That's what they like to do.
That's where I like it. That's what I like it. My bad.
I was trying to find okay, here, hold on, man. This is something, we was talking about Tim Walz too. We're gonna talk a little bit about Tim Walz, then we're gonna go to crypto news, folks.
Governor Walz speaking now. Let's listen into that.
Then I'll turn it over to Department of Public Safety Commissioner Bob Jacobson to update the situation. Joined here by Hennepin County Sheriff.
Hey,
Red,
Sean. I'm gonna have to
Colonel
exit
and
center
General
left
Menke, the
in
Adjutant
like
General of
15 minutes.
Minnesota National
I
Guard.
got you, man.
Well, as I said last week, this federal occupation of Minnesota long ago stopped being a matter of immigration enforcement. It's a campaign of organized brutality against the people of our state. And today that campaign claimed another life. I've seen the videos from several angles.
My bad. This is I thought this was my bad, folks. Let me get this down here. We know where he stands with that shit. But what I'm trying to get to is he's pretty much kowtowed, folks. Oh shit. Do they have Bill Gates responding to the allegations? Hold on. We may do this and then we're gonna go to crypto news. That's what we're gonna do. This shit crazy, man. This damn Benny Johnson boy be doing this AI shit before he started damn show. Look at this shit here, man. Look at this shit.
I have to confess, I slept with a Russian woman.
What did you just say? I caught an STD from a Russian.
You have Vladimiria.
Nothing like.
What's up, guys? Spenny. We always want to be first, fast, and
No, it don't look nothing like him. He should have did a better job.
accurate on this channel, so you can have an informed worldview that clearly points in the direction of Bill Gates being the Earth's biggest scumbag. Bill Gates is truly one of the greatest monsters to ever live. We already knew this. Jeffrey Epstein was procuring very, very young Russian girls for Bill Gates to sexually exploit. And then Jeffrey Epstein blackmailed Bill Gates over all of this. But this has been reported. It's over 2 years old in this article from The Guardian here in the New York Post. Who is Malia Antonova, young Russian bridge player, 30 years younger than Bill Gates, who had an affair with Bill Gates. There they are, photographed together. Here she is talking about bridge, and how much she likes bridge. Here's, of course, one of the many photos of Bill Gates and his bestie, Jeffrey Epstein. They were in business together, and they were doing a lot more than business.
Boy, I wonder what Microsoft did.
Bill Gates wasn't doing the business with his wife. At about this time, Bill Gates' wife, Melinda Gates, divorces him and then goes on national TV and says she can't have sex with Bill Gates anymore. Well, this is a little strange. And it's all leading to brand new revelations that we learned when the DOJ released all of the Epstein files, or at least millions of them. And that happened just this morning. Get a little of this.
About marriage by reflecting on this.
Well, I learned that
you were a famous married couple.
We were, and but I learned, to have a trusted relationship, which is what I wanted in marriage. Both partners have to be honest with one another, and if you can't have intimacy and you can't have trust. And so, in the end, I had to go.
Oh, in the end, she had to go because she couldn't have intimacy with Bill Gates. Now, why couldn't she have intimacy? At the time, I just speculated that it was perhaps because Bill Gates was banging a young Russian girl in this affair, but we've just...
Every time Bill came back, hey, Dragon. Every time Bill came back to the house, he had a new trick for her ass. And she was like, hell, what the fuck you learned this shit from, Shawty?
She's like, it burns when I pee.
Oh, shit. He put her legs up in the ass shit. When got a purpose of damn swing and shit. Talking about you gonna love this, baby. I learned this shit while I was in Russia.
I think it burns when I pee.
Oh,
bitch,
shit.
I think you gave me HPV.
Just learned that it is so much worse than that, with the DOJ releasing, again, millions of documents, videos, images, and pages from the Jeffrey Epstein files. Here we go. This is what we learned, and Bill Gates has now responded to all of this. Ooh. And there's a little more to why Bill Gates couldn't be intimate with his wife. Let's jump in here. So this is a
he couldn't get it up after he'd been around them Russian
Jeffrey
women.
Epstein wrote to himself about Bill Gates. Okay, dear Bill, I cannot believe that you've chosen
You're
to disregard
muted,
our friendship
Dragon.
after 6 years. I'm aware that accidents happen. Each of us has chosen to deal with an unfortunate event.
I said he couldn't get it up. He couldn't get it up, Dragon. That's what's going on. He been with so many Russian women, man. Probably been with some Romanians too. He got back home and Melinda wasn't doing jack for him.
You know, he was with some bad ones too, boy.
Them Russian women, boy. Good Lord.
Try to get some of that Gates money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That
Nigga
has
was
me
like,
dismayed
bitch, don't
beyond.
you know who I am?
They called me Poppy.
Who said I was left all bad and
Comprehension.
bougie? Do you really believe I was left all bad and bougie?
I might. He said I might own Microsoft, but ain't nothing soft over here, baby.
You really believe I
You
was left all
decided to
bad and
discharge
bougie?
me from my job.
Oh shit! That nigga said you ever heard of Apple? Well, I got a fucking eggplant for your ass. Oh shit!
And had people tell me about this, telling me that I engaged in morally inappropriate behavior, a major actor in cover-up that would hurt.
All right,
my
we already
reputation,
heard
he
all
says.
of this before. I'm
Sure.
trying to get to the part.
Let's jump. I am not to refer to blank. Another topic must remain between the two of us. In return for all these requests, which I would have done without a second thought, I'm not to attend meetings with Melinda. Okay. So Bill Gates gave Melinda an STD. And then Bill Gates was
Now the
using
world
Jeffrey Epstein.
Now the world knows.
In order to sneak that STD to Melinda. Then he writes here in this resignation letter that I would feel dishonest to myself
That's what it
and
is.
that have been well reported, and that he loved bridge tournaments with these young women. Right? Like he's photographed at bridge tournaments with the young Russian women.
Now we have an injection molded one-stop.
Oh, shut up. Man, this shit crazy, dog. This nigga is the dick.
So some of this does make sense. Bill Gates is now responding. Maybe this is why there was a signed dollar bill in Jeffrey Epstein's possession from Bill Gates saying, I was wrong. Right? There you go. Bill Gates. I was wrong. Here's money. Here's some money. It's a weird thing. Anyway, this has made a lot of headlines. Jeffrey Epstein says Bill Gates caught an STD from Russian girls, and that was secretly sneaking his wife antibiotics in the millions of Epstein documents. Okay, Bill Gates has responded with rage. Here we go. Bill Gates issues furious response to Epstein's claim that he got an STD from sleeping with Russian girls, and suggested that the pedophile was desperate to be his friend. Okay. Bill Gates angrily denied the allegations. In a rare
Bill
statement,
Gates know Bill Gates.
clearly
Bill Gates knows that Epstein can't goddamn rebut anything.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
That's a dirty ass nigga, boy.
That's a dirty motherfucker, man. He know this nigga dead and can't say shit. He can't goddamn rebut shit. He
Dead
can't
and
debunk
gone, dead and
shit.
gone.
You ain't shit. You
Oh.
ain't shit, Bill Gates.
Bill
You ain't
Gates,
shit,
you
man.
a fucking
Do me a favor,
guy.
please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
Oh, that damn African movie is funny too. I got that shit from. That shit's funny shit.
Conveys the depths of his anger.
It's funny
Spokesperson
because
for
I
the
actually
billionaire
seen it.
You saw that movie?
No, I ain't seen the movie. I seen the clip, and I seen the dude. I was just
Oh
like,
yeah,
this
that dude. He liked that through the whole fucking movie, man. He's like, nigga, please, man, tripping, man. This ain't tripping, man. Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. That nigga, that's so funny.
told the Daily Mail, these claims are absolutely absurd and false. The only thing these documents demonstrate is Epstein's frustration that he did not have an ongoing relationship with Gates, and the lengths that he would go to entrap and defame. Epstein made the astonishing claims about the Microsoft billionaire in an email he sent to himself. The emails were among hundreds of thousands of files that were released by the Justice Department. Friday's release also includes multiple new undated images of Epstein and Gates, various locations. Gates had previously said he regrets his friendship with the pedophile who died in a New York City jail. Over the years, Gates has sought to downplay his years-long relationship with Epstein, claiming the pair did not have a business relationship or friendship. That's a lie. This is obviously a demonstrable lie. The allegations are outlined in shocking email, in the letter. A lengthy message lashed out at Gates for ending their friendship. And then talking about descriptions of his penis, making his wife antibiotics, and all the STDs that he got from Russian hookers.
Man, almost made me do a spit take.
Okay. Anyway, there's lots of photos of Bill Gates in these files. Lots of photos of Bill Gates in these files. Lots of photos of Bill Gates in these files. So I don't think that this really holds water. That Bill Gates just like didn't want a relationship.
Nah, but I would say this is gonna make people speculate, and if anybody else comes out in these files, which it will be, Bill Clinton gonna be the main one. Boy, look at here. When they see all this shit on Bill Clinton, ooh, woo, and goddamn Hillary too. Allegedly.
Relationship.
They said Hillary had a
I don't know about
stupid thought. Nigga.
Man, they said allegedly Hillary is doing some of that shit that you seen on the movies where they get the people and they bring them to an island and they set them free and they go hunt the motherfucker like Gabe.
Bro, that'd be funny, bro. Like, I'd be
shit.
like,
They said Hillary was doing that shit for real, for real. For real, for real. Had the
She was
shotty
doing
and
it
all,
with this-
allegedly.
doing it with the illegals, nigga, allegedly.
I don't think this quote's gonna do it, man. Right?
Oh, this makes me feel
Epstein's
like how my
frustration that he did not
ancestors
have
feels what they did with the Negroes.
Boy, you stupid.
Ongoing relationship with Gates to entrap and defame. I don't know, man.
Get ready for
Sure
crypto
seems
news.
like he did, right? I mean, there are the photos, lots of photos.
All right, I got like 2 minutes left. I got to
But
dip out.
and then there's of course Melinda Gates, straight up saying that Bill Gates was hanging out with the personification of
See
evil.
who this man was. And
Yeah, we already saw this before, folks. But that's pretty much it for that, man. And so now we're gonna go to crypto news with
Hey, I see you guys later, man. Yeah, I got it, man.
We got you, man. We got you.
Y'all be
We
easy,
understand,
man. Hey,
man. Take it easy,
Dragon,
man.
go ahead and kill the crypto news, nigga. Peace out, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Well, this is what I got in regards to crypto news, which was just released a couple of days ago, but it's still valid. The SEC clarifies rules for tokenized securities, placing asset class under federal securities laws. So a tokenized security is a financial instrument enumerated in the definition of a security under the federal securities laws, and therefore carry similar registration, disclosure, and other obligations, the SEC wrote on Wednesday. SEC leadership has been long at work to roll out a token taxonomy as U.S. legislators work to pass a market structure bill. Prominent SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce previously said that tokenized securities are still securities. So really quickly, the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission is working to provide clarity around the emerging category of tokenized securities via guidance from the Division of Corporate Finance, Division of Investment Management, and Division of Trading and Markets, which was published late on Wednesday. In short, the agency appears to be taking the position that while the format of a tokenized security is changed, these on-chain assets will continue to fall under the agency's remit and carry similar registration, disclosure, and other obligations. A tokenized security, once again, is a financial instrument enumerated in the definition of a security under the federal securities laws that is formatted as or represented by a crypto asset, where the record of ownership is maintained in whole or in part on or through one or more crypto networks, the SEC wrote. As an example, Base, Polygon, Ethereum, and the likeness to state, maintain or hold or for one or more networks. Excuse me for getting tongue-tied. The guidance published on Wednesday is a part of the current SEC administration's ongoing effort to provide market clarity for the novel crypto asset class. In November, for instance, SEC Chair Atkins said the agency would create a token taxonomy to delineate between digital asset securities. It also comes as legislators in the U.S. work to pass a crypto market structure bill that would, in part, define roles for the SEC and Commodity Futures Trading Commission in overseeing the industry. And as exchanges around the world look to launch security trading services like Kraken's X stocks and Robinson's Arbitrum-based tokenized stocks. Pause really quickly. You see how these institutions are continuously lending out different services in regards to these assets. So, not financial advice, but get in where you fit in. Now, let me finish up real quick. So, tokenization taxonomy. According to the agency, there are two main categories of tokenized securities, namely issuer-sponsored tokenized securities and third-party sponsored securities. Under the first category, an issuer integrates blockchain directly into their ownership records so that on-chain transfers represent actual security transfers. As an example, with Canton Network, with the DTCC moving over $6 trillion worth of assets on that chain, they have integrated that blockchain directly into their ownership records so on-chain transfers represent actual security transfers. Consequently, the only difference between a security issued in this manner and securities issued in traditional format is that instead of maintaining the master security holder file through conventional off-chain database records, the issuer or its agent maintains the master security holder file on one or more crypto networks, which functionality are on-chain database records, the agency said. Similarly, the SEC draws a comparison between third-party issued securities where a third party holds the underlying security in custody and issues a tokenized entitlement, and other custodial arrangements, meaning existing law applies before. Under this model, the crypto assets represents the holder's indirect interest in the underlying security via the security entitlement, the SEC wrote. The format in which these securities entitlements is issued does not affect application of the federal securities laws. Additionally, there is another type of third-party synthetic arrangement where an issuer tokenizes a security issued by another person, giving economic exposure to that underlying security without conferring benefits like voting rights. The agency refers to these assets as linked securities, including some types of structured notes and equity securities. Security-based swaps may also fall under this taxonomy, covering derivatives that provide synthetic exposure and are typically subject to stricter eligibility rules for contract participants. To a large degree, much of the SEC statement on Wednesday reiterates the agency's existing position. The SEC's Commissioner, Hester Peirce, who has a high-ranking position on the SEC's crypto task force, has long signaled that tokenized securities are still securities. Perhaps the biggest advancement in recent weeks, however, is spate of development. Best symbolized by the New York Stock Exchange saying it would launch a platform for tokenized U.S. equities and exchange-traded funds pending regulatory approval. And guess what network is also going to be utilized with the New York Stock Exchange? Hanson. Do your research. But that's pretty much what I have, except for one other thing, which I just want to go back to put this in really quickly. Wisdom Tree reports 2.24 billion crypto asset under management, as CEO says tokenization adds momentum today while still early. So you literally have a CEO of Wisdom Tree that is saying momentum today is still early in regards to these crypto assets. And right now, under management, they have 2.24 billion in crypto. And you guys know who Wisdom Tree is, right?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't playing
I
about
believe I
this
do.
stuff. Really quick. Asset manager Wisdom Tree, a growing player in the crypto sector, reported record assets under management end of last year totaling 144.5 billion. This represents a 5.3 quarter-over-quarter increase driven by market appreciation and the firm's Sirius Partners acquisition, despite some net outflows, Wisdom Tree said in its Q4 report. I just got a little bit more. Although the majority of Wisdom Tree's assets under management are tied to its U.S. equities, commodities, and fixed income exchange traded funds, crypto represents a growing part of this firm's business. Wisdom Tree reported having 2.24 billion worth of crypto assets under management by the end of the fourth quarter, down from nearly 3.2 billion at the beginning of the quarter, but up from 1.9 billion in quarter four of 2024. What were once emerging initiatives, including models, tokenized assets, and private markets, are now real businesses contributing to momentum today, while still early in their growing, Wisdom Tree CEO Jonathan Steinberg said. That's all I got to nail.
All righty.
Real businesses.
All right, appreciate you, man. Anything you said, you pretty much said what you want to say.
I said what I wanted to say. I'm glad that we're all in it. Follow the rails.
All right, look, folks. So tonight wasn't about conclusions. It was about questions. Allegations exist. Documents exist. And silence exists for a reason. Don't let anyone tell you what to think. Go look for yourself. Stay curious. Stay skeptical. And I'll see you next time. We'll see you next time, man. Peace out, y'all.
Baby.
Stay loaded.